Hello everyone, Carson here back on Sudoku on New York Times. Today is May 27th, 2024. Let's start today's hard Sudoku. Okay, first of all, I see that these fours force the digit 4 into one of these two cells in block 2. These 7s points left. These 1s points right, and this cell also sees another 1. So in block 6, the digit 1 is forced into this cell. After that, these 1s point up to force the digit 1 into this cell in block 3. These 6s point down, and this cell sees another 6. Okay, these 6s force the digit 6 into one of these two cells in block 5. Okay, these 2s point right, and this cell also sees another 2. So in block 3, the digit 2 is forced into this cell. And I can further place the 2 into this cell in block 6. Yeah, and then the 6s, these 6s point right to force the digit 6 into this cell in block 3. And then this 6 points down, with this 6 pointing right. In block 6, the digit 6 is forced into one of these two cells. Okay, in the 3 open cells in block 3, we got a 379 triple. Okay, in column 7, there are 3 open cells left. 6, 8, and 9 are the digits that go into these open cells, and this cell sees 6 and 9. So the other 2 open cells are for 6 and 9, making this cell and 8. These 8s force the digit 8 into one of these two cells in block 8. These 3s force the digit 3 into one of these two cells in block 3. Oh, okay, so these two cells see 4 and 8. So these two digits can only go into the other 3 open cells. I mean, they're only possible to go into these open cells. And now if you look at block 4, in block 4, the digits 4, 7, and 8 are missing. And these 3 digits cannot go into these 2 open cells because they see 4, 7, and 8. So only 3 open cells are available for 4, 7, and 8 in block 4. Once again, these 3 digits, 4, 7, and 8, can only go into these 3 open cells in block 4. So these 3 cells form a 4, 7, 8 triple, eliminating all other digits from these 3 cells. That means the other 2 open cells in this block form a 2, 9 pair. But this cell sees 2, so I can actually immediately place the 2 and 9 like this. Sorry. And then these 2's point down, this cell sees another 2, so in block 7, the digit 2 is forced into this cell. After that, these 2's force the digit 2 into this cell in block 8, and then all of these 2's force the digit 2 into this cell in block 5. These 9's point up, Alright, I'm back. Sorry for that pause, because I suddenly felt the urge to cough. I wanted to cough so badly, so I paused and went to clear my throat, but it's alright. I'm back, and now that I see this one points down and this one points left. So in block 8, the digit 1 is forced into row 8. And then these ones points left, this also sees 1. So in block 7, the digit 1 is forced into this cell. You could have also seen it by looking at row 9. These two cells see 1, this cell sees 1, and this cell also sees 1. So this cell is the only available cell for 1 in row 9. So either way, you're going to have a 9 in the cell. Alright, and then these ones point up, this cell also sees 1, so in block 1, the digit 1 is forced into this cell. After that, I can place the digit 1 into one of these two cells in block 2, and these two cells form a 1-4 pair. Because in block 2, the digits 1 and 4 are still missing, and both of these two digits can only go into one of these two cells, and they're the same two cells. So these two digits can only go into two cells. This forms a 1-4 pair and eliminates all other digits from these two cells. So now in row 3, these two cells C8, and of course 8 cannot go into the 1-4 pair, and this cell also sees another 8. So in row 3, the digit 8 is forced into this cell, because this is the only cell that 8 can go into in row 3. After I've placed this 8, it eliminates the 8 from these two cells, placing the 8 here in block 4, making this 4 and 7. Alright. Okay, so 4 and 7 here. Oh, actually, these 4s point down to force the digit 4 into this cell in block 7, which then also forces the 7 here, because now these 3 cells see the 7. So 4 and 7 like this. This cell is known, it's a 7 to finish off this column. This 9 points up, so it has to go here in block 1. And then the remaining 2 open cells in blocks 1, well, one of them's a 5, but this cell sees 5, so 5 has to go here. And then this cell is a 3. After I place this 3, it points right, eliminating 3 from these two cells, placing the 3 into this cell in block 3. And then these two cells form a 7-9 pair, but this cell sees 7, so it goes into the other cell, placing the 7-9 like this. And then up here, we got 3, 5, and 8 into these 3 open cells, where this cell sees another 3. In block 7, 3, 5, and 6 are the digits that go into the 3 open cells. These 3s point down and this cell sees another 3, so in block 9, the digit 3 is forced into this cell, which then eliminates the 3 from this cell, making this cell a 5, this cell a 6, and this cell a 3. Okay, this 6 eliminates 6 from this cell, making this a 9, and the other one is 6. Okay, there are 2 open cells left in row 9. 4 and 7 are the digits that go into these 2 cells. Okay, this 7 points right, so in block 9, the digit 7 is forced into column 8, which eliminates 7 from this cell, making this a 9 and the other one a 7. Okay, in column 9, we got 3 open cells left. 4, 5, and 9 are the digits that go into the open cells. This cell sees 4 and 9, so this cell can only be a 5, And then this cell also sees 9. So this cell is a 9 and this is a 4, which makes this cell a 7 and this cell a 4. This cell is a 5 to complete this block. These two cells form a 5-8 pair, and these three cells form a 1-7-9 triple, where this cell sees 7 and 9, so this cell is forced to be a 1, and then this cell sees 7, so 7 goes into the other open cell, and this is a 9. These 9s force the digit 9 into this cell in block 5. We got 5 and 8 into the two open cells in column 4, but this cell sees 5, so 5 goes into the other one, which makes this an 8. The digit 8 in block 6 is forced into this cell, which then places the 6 here because the other one sees a 6, and then this is a 4. Row 5 is completed with a 6, row 4 is completed with a 5, and it should complete everything. Let's see. 3 and 8 in these two cells, but this cell sees 8, so there we go. It's done. Alright, so I finished today's New York Times hard Sudoku in 11 minutes and 23 seconds. Okay, so I think that this puzzle is quite straightforward compared to other New York Times hard Sudokus. So, I feel like mostly it was all pairs and triples. So if you spot them all, I think you would agree that this puzzle is quite straightforward, but there were indeed some key spots. So for example, more to the beginning, the 4-7-8 triple in block 4 was quite important, I would say. Yeah, because in block 4, these three cells formed a 4-7-8 triple, which placed the 2 and 9. So that also affected something else on the board. And then placing this 1-2-6 in block 3 from, at the beginning was also quite useful. And I think that's about it, because I really don't recall any difficult spots or anything tricky, so I feel like this 4-7-8 triple, 4-7-8 triple was the key spot for this Sudoku puzzle. Let me know if I missed anything, or if you had other approaches for this Sudoku puzzle. Feel free to let me know. I'd love to hear that. Also, if you have any other questions or difficulties, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'll be glad to reply you. Alright. Oh, and also, I remember that the one in this cell was also quite important to spot. Either you placed the one here for row 9, or you found out that the one in block 8 had to go in row 8, so that still place the one in this cell. So I think that was also important. Alright, so I'm gonna end this video here. Today is May 27th, 2024. See you all in tomorrow's New York Times hard Sudoku solve. Bye!